Do you really want to know? 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 165 of the Shower Podcast, the podcast where I'm in my shower and you do you. I'm your host, Chip, and how well do you know yourself? Really? And most importantly, have you ever wondered and do you question what makes you understand yourself? Is it experience? Is it people? Is it objects? What is it? Well, I'm here today to present you an experience that I had today, which made me question a bit this idea. And mostly, I would like to make you also understand that even if you think that you know yourself, that is not really the truth. Before we start, as usual, if you end up liking this episode and overall like the Shower Podcast, leaving a like and a subscribe really help. There's just one click, but they really make the difference. So what made me question my personality? Actually, it references one of the first episodes of the Shower Podcast. The old fans of the podcast might know it. And it's the one around luck. Months and months ago, at the start of the year, I ordered this set of cards. And within that set of cards, I explained how I had a moment of realization about luck and the perception that we have of it. And that most of the time, our emotions are so much stronger than the reality of facts. Fast forward 6 months, and here we are with a new set of cards from the similar people that, let's say, released that other one, which I had sent to Rome, but I had to wait a few weeks because, it was impossible for me to go there. But fortunately, last night I was in Milan with a friend for a concert, and he brought me these boxes, and I was happy to, let's say, use my Saturday to absolutely relax and enjoy this thing. So my mood was set. I was pretty much also confident, because I said, I have the experience of the previous time, so I'll know how to enjoy it. And let's say that the experiences were pretty similar. Therefore, also, let's say, my confirmation bias that I really know myself. Because I opened the first box and everything went well. I was enjoying it. I was reading it. I was, let's say, organizing the cards, and it was all fantastic. I was really enjoying myself. Then something happened. I opened the second box, and in each box there are 20, let's say, packets, and in each one you have 7 cards. Let's say that the collection is pretty wide, so in each box you have 140 cards, so it is expected that by the second box you start getting duplicates. I was already lucky enough because in the first box I got no duplicates whatsoever, and even though that is more or less in line with how the set is, I was still very satisfied by that. And I was like, again, validating my experience from the previous one, I was like, okay, we are here to enjoy it, we are here to have fun, so don't get mad if you will gonna start seeing duplicates, it's normal, therefore, just accept it. And indeed, the first pack presented some duplicates. Specifically, out of the 7 cards, in each pack there is a special, not rare, but special card that is in a black and white version of one of the cards of the set. And as I mentioned, in each box you get 20 of those. So given that it's 1 per pack, they are pretty rare. Not so much, again, in the actual rarity of the card, but just in the number out of the boxes. So given that you would need 160 to complete them all, so therefore 8 boxes, it's quite something. So getting a new one, it's exciting also because it is a slight variation of the original card. And I got my first duplicate. I was like, damn, let's go with the next. And the second had the same thing. Also the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh. I think you start to understand where I'm getting. And here, something happened, something cracked, something broke within me. Because even though all the people that know me can, let's say, confirm that I'm a very, let's say, stable person. I don't get angry, I don't get emotional, and it rarely happens. Maybe I have a burst of 1 second, but then I got back to it. This time, I was boiling, I was fuming, mostly because I realized that something was off. It was not just being unlucky, something was faulty with the box. And the problem is that I couldn't do anything about it, so why even bother? At the same time, I couldn't resist that. Every time that I opened a new one, I was getting so nervous and so frustrated by the fact that it was the same. And in the end, something that it's not, let's say, in my experience, I was at the 8th packet of the box, and I was like, okay, stop it. I'm gonna open them all, and I want to see what the situation is. And indeed, I opened all 20 of them, and 18 out of 20 were duplicates. And mind you, previously on the first box, the cards that I opened, these black and white ones, were just 10%. So out of the 10% of the whole collection, I managed to get again that same 10%. If you know math and if you know statistics, you might realize that here we are in a realm where, things are not okay. And to validate this, I also had a third box. And in that one, even though I will explain to you what happened with that, I got no duplicates whatsoever. So yeah, I was pissed, and also rightfully. The thing that bothered me was that I went against what I told myself. I went against the situation in which I just wanted to enjoy that. And it surprised me. It surprised me because I was there mentally prepared to enjoy something. I told myself that even if something bad happened, I knew how to handle it, and yet I didn't. I failed. And I questioned myself. Because again, then to also complete the story, the third box I opened and I still enjoyed it because again, I had a normal distribution of duplicates and new cards, and everything was fine. Yet I was so pissed by the second one that the third got affected by it, something that I wanted to avoid from the get-go. So I questioned myself, would it have just been better if I just bought one? In the end, if I'm here to enjoy it with the first, I maximize my enjoyment, and that it is, and I would be happy. At the same time, then I realized that this would be completely faulty. It doesn't make sense, because this is what makes you understand yourself. It is this situation in which you exit out of your comfort zone. And in this case, I didn't want to, I was prepared for what I was doing. And technically, I was still in my comfort zone. And yet, I still did it. And I got mad, even though I didn't want to. And I'm here to tell you one simple thing. If something bad happens to you, if there is an experience that puts you in a situation in which it can influence your future decisions, don't let that single activity and don't let that single event influence you. I mentioned this also in one of my previous episodes. So again, today I'm referencing some old ones, but that is normal. It's so easy to get attached just to the emotional part of it. It's so easy, and it's just not fair. It's not fair for yourself. It's not fair for the people, let's say, that are around you, because in the long run, statistics exist, and if you just give it enough tries, everything will be fine. It's just that you have to go out there and try. You have to put yourself in a unpleasant situation to know yourself and to really understand what happens to you in these situations. Because here, it was still controlled. Now, if I ever encountered something like that and I recognize that emotion, even if the environment is different, I will know what to do. I know what happens and I will know how to handle it. Before, I had the illusion because, something happened, but it wasn't to this extreme. So I thought, this is fine. But when the key information is that you don't know until it happens. You can imagine it, you can plan it, you can think that you have experience, but until it doesn't happen, you don't have the experience. So go out there, try things, and make mistakes, and be angry. Be angry because if you're angry today, tomorrow you'll be a bit less, and down the line you will stop having that kind of behavior. Having said that, that was all for today. Thank you very much for listening. I am in a huge rush. I'm so happy that you can finally hear my voice back. I'm finally healed. That is very nice. And what else? Let me know in the comments if you like this episode, and if you have situations like this, if you have actions or activities that really make you angry, and even though you shouldn't, it still happens. Until the next one, as usual, stay consistent, stay resilient. This was the Shower Podcast, and see you tomorrow.